I'm here with Chris Kavanagh, a friend of mine. Chris is an all-round craftsman, as you can see here. But he has an unusual machine here. And this machine is dated. Well, it's actually made by Edwards of London. But this machine is dated from 1790. It was originally water-driven for bands, for making... Now, Chris is going to explain what went on here.
Put your flat metal in there.
Yes.
You tension it there.
Oh, I can see it there, yeah. Just do that again.
You tension it there, that's your up and down.
Yeah.
And there would have been, originally, there would have been 3 wheels here. And it had been run off an endless belt on a line shaft.
Yes.
The middle wheel would have been an idling wheel.
This is run off of water.
Off water.
Yeah, yeah.
The middle wheel would have been an idling wheel.
Yes.
One or the other would have been a forward.
Yes.
And the other one would have been reverse. And what you would have had to do, there would have been a lever. You'd have knocked the belt from the idling wheel onto your forward or your reverse.
Reverse.
So
take it back in and out.
You could let your band back either direction.
You were rolling the band, to make the size for the fit for a cart wheel.
You could roll an angle iron on it either. There's sections, that's segmental.
Yeah.
You could open the sections and roll an angle iron on it.
Wow. And we're looking at it's being motorised by GL Murphy.
GL Murphys.
We had no idea what date would have been done with.
I haven't a clue. Been
So,
probably back in the 50s.
Probably the 50s or the 60s. But it's some machine to think that it was made in 1790. That's it doesn't need much maths, but that's 8 years before the rebellion, and this was making cartwheels back then. So, Chris, listen, that's brilliant to hear that, and thanks very much. So I'm back again with Chris Kavanagh here. And this is another unique part of Gorey. This came out of Bates's yard. Bates were carriage makers extraordinaire by royal appointment, or I do know that.
World renowned.
A world renowned. And Chris is going to tell us about this. This is for actually putting rims on wheels and that kind of spokes and all that. So Chris, can you talk me through this process here?
This is called a shoeing iron.
A shoeing iron, yeah.
It would be a very unusual thing to be left, and it's the original shoeing iron from Bates's.
Yes.
Story. And what you done was you put your
Now I'll let Chris talk there. It's called a shoeing iron.
a shoeing iron.
Yeah.
This is called, and there's a dish in the shoeing iron.
Yes.
The water to run off when you're quenching the wheel.
Yes.
And what you do is you put your wheel down, and there's a dish in your wheel.
Yeah.
For the camber in the road, and dish up when as you can see the wheel is sitting slightly up, and bolt it down.
Yes.
Which stops the wheel popping, and you travel the wheel, get the length for your band. You know, your band will be tighter. The measurement for your band on that size of a wheel will be 3/8 of an inch tighter than the measurement.
Than the circumference of the wheel.
Of the wheel.
Exactly, yeah.
And you heat that up to 600 degrees in a fire, and it expands, and then you drop down over the wheel and quench it as quickly as possible.
And that contracts
And
then.
it contracts and pulls everything tight together. You
That-
actually hear that.
That makes
spokes
sense.
grinding.
Yeah.
You hear the spokes grinding. It pulls it together so tight.
Yeah. You were telling me about the timber that goes into a wheel. Can you explain what the different timbers are?
There's 3 different timbers in a wheel. You in the centre of the wheel is called a nave. You've got elm.
Elm.
And as witch elm is what's used,
Right.
because it's real gnarly grain, you wouldn't split it with dynamite. That's why it's used.
Yes.
Then you've oak in your spokes,
Yes.
and you've ash in your fellas.
So Fellows, this is a great name. Fellows.
Fellows, yeah.
Yeah, Fellows. Yeah.
Because ash is flexible,
Yes.
and oak works under tension.
Okay.
That's the 3
Brilliant.
different reasons why, or compression rather.
Yeah.
Compression.
Well, isn't it wonderful?
Oak is great under compression.
Yeah, but isn't it wonderful that this is being saved? Like, and you know, I think did you say your Uncle Billy had this before?
My uncle Billy
Yeah.
worked in Bates's. He was a foreman in Bates's.
Yes.
And he used to draw those lines. He used to hand paint those lines on the wheels.
Yeah, I'm looking at this here.
Really
See
fine,
those, look at
really
that now.
fine lines.
And you're telling me these are done with camel hair.
Camel hair brush.
Camel hair brushed. Well, there you go. Look at that. Single little strands, and you know, it was great craftsmanship, like. No. Chris, delighted to hear about these now.
Bender there, that's the original Bender from Bates's as well.
Yeah, we're going to come over here now, and this is the bender. This is for bending the bands,
For rolling the band.
for rolling the bands, and sorry, this one here. This one here, Chris is going to show me now how it operates.
Yeah. Roll your band that way.
Yeah. You would have been putting a band of iron
Put it in from either direction.
either direction, or you can go backwards or forwards on it. And this also as Bates's.
That's the original one from Bates's.
Yeah.
Come out with Musgrave Brothers in Leeds in 1910.
So 1910, and there you go. And it's still working today.
Still working today.
You still use this?
I got it working, and that's for compressing it,
Yeah.
for letting it up and down.
Wow.
That's an idling wheel.
So these are gory heirlooms, all from Bates's brothers, who were some of the greatest carriage makers ever. Them and Breen's in Enniscorthy were famous. Yeah. Oh, Chris, listen, thanks very much for explaining that to me now. And it's great to see him. A bit of gory history saved. So
I have more stuff there.
yeah.
All the cutters for boring out the centres of the wheels there.
Yeah, and you were telling me you even had Bates's caps for going on the wheels.
I would have some of them somewhere
Yeah,
now.
somewhere.
Where they are, I don't know now, but I would have some of them somewhere.
Thanks very much, Chris. So we're back in here with Chris again now, and we're going to show you how they measured a length of iron to fit a wheel. This particular item came out of Jimmy Kavanagh's sawmills down at Banog there, as we call it. And this is called a traveller.
A traveller.
And Chris is going to show us how you work it roughly. Each revolution of this is 2 foot, and there's a little hole starting off.
That's your
there.
zero.
So there's your zero there, this hole, right? So Chris is going to place it on the wheel here, or sorry, on the wheel now, and we're going to do a measure. So he's going to pop
So
it
what
down.
you do is you put pencil mark
Yeah.
on your timber, and you start off there again, your pencil mark, and you just keep going.
Keep
travel
going,
the wheel
yeah.
nice and gently,
Yeah,
and you keep going around. There's one revolution.
there's 2 foot
there's
measured
2
now.
foot.
Yeah, so you can imagine the process now.
so
You go the
on,
whole
and
way
so on,
around it, and you're going to end up with this band of metal will fit exactly that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Well, wonderful. That's brilliant stuff. This is all wheel related,
that
Bates
belong-
related, Jimmy
That
Kavanagh's.
was belonging to Jimmy Kavanagh, the sawmill.
Yeah,
I know.
another fantastic man to make stuff. Brilliant. And
For the metal to go
this box of items will probably never be seen again. These are called Fosna cutters for boring the centres of wheels.
for the centres of the naves.
You can see them there now. You spin them around and these are for all different sizes. You know, this all related to the trade. And as Chris is telling me, you might never see a collection like this together again, because this stuff is gone like this. You know, these stuff will never be seen again. And this particular one here is for boring for steam engines, believe it or not.
A lorry, a trailer for steam engine.
A trailer for steam engines. Yeah.
And the whole 14 ton in weight.
Wow, brilliant. Okay, so that's, thank you. So I'm here again with Chris, and we have a lovely little item here, also related to Gory. This came out of Walker's Forge, up where Seabrooks James Tompkins is at the moment. And this is called a swage forge.
A swage block.
A swage block. Now, can you explain, Chris, what exactly went on?
When your iron come out of the forge, it was for shaping it.
Yeah.
If you wanted rounds.
Yeah, that's the different,
For
the different sizes
Reducing it in size.
for axles and that.
For axles or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's generally what
A
it was.
swage forge.
A swage block.
Swage block.
Yeah.
And that came out of Walker's.
That come out of Walker's Forge. It was before Seabrooks were there.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Up where James Tompkins' garage is
Well,
now.
Chris, you're after saving a great bit of Gory history there, and thanks very much.